Hey guys, Toby here from PROEDGE Trading. All right, day 6 of the EdgeRunner 50K Apex Challenge. We're rocking on. We did about 130, 140 today. I'm late, so it's just showing the commissions over here. But just to show you, here's Friday's 575, 575. And here's today. So you see we made about $100. But just in case you're following along, there you go. It's 922. And I took a trade here on the MNQ. We're on the 1 minute PROEDGE bars. And this was a step 2 trade. I took wrong. I got a little jumpy on it. So we come in here on the step 2s. You come in here. Here would be our step 1 because we got an uptrend. Right here, we got a little bit of a flip. You know, technically that's a flip. So that makes our most recent high our step 1. Our step 2 is technically over here. So we broke that one. We don't get a step 2 until we get a close, a flip the other way. So technically this was our step 2, which would also be your, as soon as you get this flip, this is your highest, your second highest high. So you'd put a buy stop right there. You would actually got in here, and there's your easy win. You could have trailed these candles. Even as conservative as I am with trailing, I think I would have trailed these candles and got another 10, 12 points out of it. But I didn't do it right. I got jumpy. For whatever reason, I counted this as our entry, as our step 2. That's where I got in. On these, I only go for 5 points. On normal moves, I'll go for closer to 10. But on the step trades, I only go for 5. So we got our 5. We got a tiny bit out of our runner. But yeah, technically I took it wrong, but that's a win. If you took it right here is your entry. Obviously a big winner, real big winner if you held it. But there you go. So step 2 trade. Didn't do it exactly right, but it won. Did another trade in the M2K here. Get to it. All right, so this was your classic rip trade. Come in, down, and then a big uptrend, breaking the downtrend here. And, you know, none of these candles are touching. I'm just waiting for the first candle to touch. That is also a rip trade. And it would almost have to be to actually touch with a move like this. Anything that come down is going to be a good rip trade. And a rip trade basically is just a lower high and a lower close after you get a good separation like this. So that's where I got in roughly. You know, this would be the exact spot. I got slipped a little bit to the good side and then got our 10 points. Or no, we're on the M2K. Could be 14 on our first target. Yeah, fit 5.2. It's kind of, they're all jumbled. There it is, 5.3. They're all jumbled together. And then I didn't get a good runner out. I got hit down here. So I didn't get a good runner on it. But there you go. That was the other trade. So I only took those 2 trades. This one was, since I didn't get back to my entry, I didn't get $100 out of this one. So it was like with my runner, I didn't get back to my entry with a runner. So this one was like 80 something. And then the MNQ, it was 5 points. with 5 contracts. Got a tiny bit of a runner. I got 50 or 60 out of it. So we ended up with somewhere around 130, 140, minus commissions. We're about $100 higher than we were Friday. But so that was it. We're going to go through the video real quick to show you these trades recorded. All right, here we go. All right, here goes our first trade. This is just a
Order
video
submitted.
of what I just talked about. This is the M2K. Since I'm just in this trade, I just blew it up so I could get a better look. Went against just a hair, but it's all right.
Order.
And then I got the ATM snap us to break even there. I started to move it, but the ATM caught it. So there's that one. I thought we would get another run out of this one. Thought it was going to dip down and then take off, but
Order
it
canceled.
comes back, hits us, then takes off. So that was the M2K rip trade. And then we'll see this
Sell
step
down.
2 trade on the MNQ. So right there you go. You see I got jumpy on that.
Order submitted.
We don't have a confirmation on that one, but I color them orange when it's time to trade, even though it wasn't. But luckily, we won it anyway.
Order submitted.
This trade wins all the time. It's a good one. And, you know, like I said, I only go over 5 points on these rip trades because a lot of times it'll bop out and then just bop back in. So, and I adjusted my stop to match the 5-point target.
Sell down.
And I'm just getting ready.
Order canceled.
Thought I was getting ready. I was dragging that up there. And here we go. See if we can get a runner out of this one. And since it is a step 2 trade, I expect it to. I'm thinking this is the correct step 2 area. I'm expecting it to snap back. So I'm just following
Order submitted.
pretty close. But I did get past our original target, which is usually my goal with runners, at least try to get past the original target and then start chasing it if I can. But yeah, that was it. That was the 2 trades. We're getting there. I'll try to take more trades, make us go a little faster, but slow and easy. You know, we're on the PAs also, so I'm just copying over to the eval. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I think Apex still doing their sale, so your code is PROEDGE, and we will see you guys tomorrow.